Welcome to the Accountancy Learning AAT Sample Paper Debriefs. I'm Sarah, and in this video I'll take you through the Principles of Bookkeeping Controls, Sample Paper 2, Task 3. So this one is all about payment methods and reconciling the cash book to the bank statement. Part A asks us to identify whether the following payment methods impact the bank immediately. So by that they mean the same day, or whether it happens at the later date. So we've got CHAPS, which is the Clearinghouse Automated Payment System, and we've got a debit card. So the CHAPS is usually used for large payments, for things like house purchases, deposit transfers, etc. And that does happen on the same day. So that is an immediate payment. For a debit card, so the debit card is one that comes out of the bank immediately, so that would also be classed as an immediate payment. Be careful not to get confused with a credit card, which is a card that you can spend on and then pay off at a later date. There are many transactions that can result in a difference between the bank statement and the cash book. Insert one option for each description by dragging the appropriate option into the space provided. So at the bottom here we've got our options. So the first one is the accounts clerk realised that a large amount of money from the cash sales has accumulated and decided to take this to the bank. So we're paying in at the bank. So we're going to go to the counter to pay in the cash. So it will be a counter credit. The gas and electric bill for the month was automatically paid out of the bank account. So for this to happen, we need to have a direct debit set up. That will take the amount automatically from the bank, and those amounts can vary. Cheques received from customers were paid into the bank just before the month end but do not appear on the bank statement. So these are called outstanding lodgements. So if you think you've lodged the money into the bank but it hasn't yet appeared, so you've put the money in but it hasn't yet appeared on the bank statement because it's going through the clearing process. And the last one here, the business has paid suppliers by cheque totaling $2,340 during the month, but these amounts do not appear on the bank statement. So this is where you've sent out a cheque to your supplier, but they haven't yet presented it at the bank. They haven't paid it in, so they are unpresented cheques. Moving on to part C, identify if the following adjustments will need to be made in the cash book, the bank reconciliation, both or neither. So the first one is a credit sale was recorded as a cash sale. The customer had not paid by the period end. So if it's been recorded as a cash sale, it's going to have debited our cash book and it will have credited our sales. So because it was a credit sale and they haven't yet paid, it should have gone to the receivables ledger control account. So the adjustment we need to make is in the cash book to take it out of the cash book and put it into receivables ledger control. The second one, a customer who owed £800 only paid $720 as they took advantage of a prompt payment discount. So the prompt payment discount is going to be a discount allowed. So we would need to use the receivables ledger control account and our discounts allowed account. So we would debit the discounts allowed as an expense to the business and credit the receivables ledger control account for the £80 that they had as a discount. So that means that we aren't going to make any adjustment in either of the cash book or the bank reconciliation, as it doesn't affect either of them. That completes task 3.